Well, it was the first time that I heard about commercial mediation and the first time that I heard of the involvement of SAL in commercial mediation. It took me by complete surprise and I nearly fell off my seat at the opening of legal year. Well, the following Monday morning, I went to see the Attorney General and asked him, Sir, I'm here to take instructions on the commercial mediation service. Attorney General then called his PA and he said, Bing Yen, can you please bring in the file? Bing Yen brought in the file. When he opened the file, there was one sheet of paper. There was a yellow highlight about mediation service. So he handed that paper to me and said, go start the commercial mediation service, and that was how it was. By the middle of the year, we were able to set up a subcommittee under Justice Goh Jun Seng, as he then was. And we roped in Lawrence Boo to be the pro tem executive director. He was the only one with any experience in ADR, right? And he was very good. He came within a heartbeat.
I remember that before the SMC was set up, I reviewed more than 500 cases in the Supreme Court to select suitable ones for mediation under a pilot scheme. After that, the lawyers and the parties had to be persuaded to have their cases mediated. That was at a time when commercial mediation was quite unheard of. So you can imagine the excitement each time they said yes. The SMC was launched on the 16th of August 1997 by the former Chief Justice Yong Pang Hao. We must have chosen a really auspicious date as the SMC has since been growing from strength to strength.
Mr. Goh Jun Seng approached me, Justice, to be the mediator. I was a bit blur. Then he explained to me what it is and all that. Then I agreed.
Actually, my first taste of mediation, believe it or not, was I was a little kid. I remember strangers coming to the house, sat down. My father scolded them. And then there was a lot of discussions and more scolding. Eventually, they shook hands and left. And that was my first blush, at mediation.
Actually, I did one mediation in Hawaii before it was opened in Singapore. I said, why can't we do that? Why do we have to adopt what the British did? Cross-examination, pleadings, law. Come on, we can sit on a table, discuss the points which are going to be really looked at and make a decision on it.
In my case, getting involved in mediation is actually, I feel that I'm contributing towards society, doing a lot of good things on earth, and therefore I'll score more points in heaven.
I remember when we first started, we even had to offer mediation free of charge during mediation week. Now, in 2016, we've had a record 500 matters lodged. I think we've come a long way in terms of the acceptance of mediation. I would say that SMC has had a significant impact on the culture of dispute resolution. We couldn't have done this without the support of friends and institutions. For example, the Ministry of Law, the Singapore Academy of Law, and also, very importantly, the courts. SMC has even developed a unique model of mediation thanks to the publication by Professor Joel Lee and Ms. Teh Hui Hui called An Asian Perspective on Mediation.
You know, one of the best ways to tell people about the benefits of mediation is through training. And that's why we set up a training arm. Our first overseas training assignment was in October 1999. I remember it very vividly. It was with the Malaysian Bar Council. The training was done in Kuala Lumpur, and it resulted in the formation of the Malaysian Mediation Centre. Today, SMC has conducted mediation training in many countries all over the world. For example, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, Bahrain, and even the UAE. And as far away as Fiji. It's our way of spreading the mediation message.
The first batch of educators were trained at a time when Justice Lee Siew Kin was directing the accreditation effort. We managed to get a lot of people who were able to assist us in formulating and understanding what are the skills that are required for educators, what are the main principles of education which have to be drilled to, into educators. And after we assembled that, we implemented a system of peer review.
As it stands now, SMC enjoys the full trust and confidence of the industry. And this is attested by the fact that we are looking at claims of a few $1,000s to a few $100 million.
At SMC, we recognize that not every dispute can be resolved in the same way. SMC provides other forms of ADR services to provide parties with more choice. The Singapore Domain Name Dispute Resolution Service provides parties with a mechanism for resolving .sg domain name disputes through mediation and adjudication. With neutral evaluation, parties are able to obtain a reasoned opinion on their case from an unbiased expert.
SMC is a founder member of the Asian Mediation Association and the International Mediation Institute. Our involvement in these organizations is a form of contribution towards the global mediation movement.
Our foundations are strong, built on the vision and dedication of my predecessors, Goh Jun Seng, Chow Wik Ting and Andrew Ang. It is my belief that mediation will be able to sustain more full-time professionals and that SMC, working with mediators to realize this, will be celebrating this success in the years ahead. Before technology disrupts, SMC will respond and revamp. Coexisting with face-to-face mediation that has become the conventional modality for mediation, SMC aims to take the lead in Singapore by using technology to add value to in-person dispute resolution. On behalf of SMC, I thank Chief Justice Menon for his support of this vision, and together with the past chairs of SMC, to all of you for tremendous contributions in helping SMC grow to what it is today.